What if I told you there was a game like Qbert, but instead of having to deal with terrible 45-degree controls, you only had to do up, down, and left, right? That is this game. This is Rainbow Walker from Synapse Software. Whoops, and I've just fallen off the edge already. So as you can see, this game is exactly what it implies. You are coloring a rainbow. Oops. And avoiding all kinds of fun enemies. Jeez. I'm a little bit confused about how the enemies die. I guess if they touch... Oops. See, they just... I know that they can... Oops. They just kind of pop out of nowhere. Let's try that again. The day-night thing is a really cool touch. Just gonna keep on pushing forward. Well, maybe not. So the stages are varying lengths, and they appear to be random, which is kind of neat. It sure beats playing Qbert, where you start out with that same pyramid the whole time. It's like you have a flash flood warning if you can hear my phone going off. You know, I haven't even tried my button. It just makes you jump. Oh. The perspective is done pretty well. You don't have too much trouble figuring out where you are. And they've really done a lot on... You know, if you look at the box, it says this is a 32K cassette. I can't imagine how long this would take to load. Those squares that are so I guess I don't think, did I complete the level? No. But these squares that are kind of halfway colored in, or the checkerboard pattern, you will you can be on them for a second, but they'll collapse under your feet. You really need to move off them quickly. I'm just running as fast as possible. And that's really cool, the way they do the scaling when the bird carries you away. This is a really fantastic game, if I haven't made that clear. You're given plenty of lives at the beginning, so even if you have kind of cheap deaths, it's not really a big deal. And as you can see, if you're being carried forward in a level, you'll be carried forward at a certain amount of time, or a certain amount of space, but you won't die. You know, if you land on land, you'll be okay. I thought I was gonna get off there before trouble started. Yeah, I guess the only thing that I don't understand is just how enemies are defeated in this. They just seem to run into various parts of your rainbow and are destroyed, which is fine with me. Alright, now we've got a bonus round. In the bonus round, the track kind of appears before you. There's a sort of fog of war type deal, where you just kind of have to... I think I did okay, and there's a lot of little touches like that. They could have just as easily made your score go up without the little things. It's little things like that that really make or break games on any system, but especially retro systems, because they're so simple graphically that when a designer goes out of their way to put something special in there like that, it's really meaningful. I'm not sure what that enemy is supposed to be. If he's supposed to be a tiger, that's definitely a mushroom. It's really satisfying. Anytime you have a game where you're filling in things like kicks or you're ooh, I just jumped off the side of the world. One of my favorite games, Do Run Run, where you're running over dots, clearing dots. City Connection, arcade game, where you're running over sections of road to fill them in. Anything like that is very satisfying to me. This is just another example. Of course, Miner, sorry, Miner 2049er. It's like that too. Although I'm terrible at that, as you know. Just another bonus round here. Oops, didn't last long that time. One measly coin. There's a wide variety of enemies. Oops, that was my own fault. I need to move up and away from all this nonsense. Oh, I'm moving move up and away there for sure. Last man. What a way to go. So, that's Rainbow Walker. It's a heck of a game. I highly recommend it. Until next time, adios.